Thank you, Javon. Good evening, viewers, and welcome to tonight's regional news. This evening, we will start off in Jamaica. The Jamaican government is adamant that descendants of enslaved Africans deserve and should get reparations, and it says it's not backing down from getting them. That's according to Minister without portfolio in the office of the Prime Minister, Mike Henry, who says that while the smatterings of compensation from a few organizations is a good place to start, and the country is encouraged by the show of support, a piecemeal approach is not the best way for Jamaican to attain full and satisfactory payment for slavery and its effects. Stating that slavery was the greatest crime against humanity, Minister Henry said that our call for compensation is serious business. The wrongs of slavery cannot be made right by anything less than a robust country-to-country response. Henry said Jamaica wants acceptance of the moral wrongness of the system of slavery, acknowledgement of the harm that was caused, recognition of the continuing impact on lives today, confession of the immense benefit gained by the European countries, and, of course, full and final monetary compensation to Jamaica. In the meanwhile, the minister congratulated participants in the GIS Heritage Competition Awards, which included essays, poster, and photography elements focused on the topic of reparation. Still in Jamaica, the governments of Jamaica and the United States have revised the authorization process for the Air Marshal Agreement, which covers foreign in-flight security officers on overnight flights or grounded emergencies. National Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang and the U.S. Ambassador to Jamaica Donald Tapia recently signed the amended agreement during a ceremony at Sangster International Airport. Dr. Chang said the amendments will strengthen the security and safety of persons on board, chartered and scheduled flights in both jurisdictions, as well as facilitate U.S. federal air marshals on short notice to missions in Jamaica. He said the agreement provides an added reassurance that air marshals can and will respond quickly to ensure the safety of all persons on board an aircraft. The National Security Minister said the pact ensures an added layer of defense as the country strengthens its own national security capacity. Ambassador Tapia, in his remarks, said given that 4.3 million visitors traveled to Jamaica last year, it is imperative that the well-being of travelers is protected during flights. And now for our final story coming out of Trinidad and Tobago. There has been an explosion at Percad building in Port of Spain. It happened shortly after this morning on the 12th level. First responders have not found the source of the explosion, but a bomb disposal team has been called to the scene. Firefighters found scorched marks on the floor of the affected level, and there was a smell of smoke reported by witnesses. The Percad and surrounding buildings have been evacuated. Queen and Edward streets have been blocked off with caution tape. Police and firefighters are on the scene, and Senior Superintendent Radcliffe Boxill is saying that a second-level device has been found. Well, that has brought us to the end of tonight's regional news. Thank you for watching. Back to you, Javon.